Yes, so you know when you hear a song and you picture yourself in a fete or anywhere in the carnival, and is your mantra going for the entire season? When I heard Skinny Banton's "What do wrong again, Lord?" I said, well, that's me writing for me. I should be singing this song. So glad to have the brother out of Grenada. But I understand, Skinny, respect. I understand that you were actually born in Trini.
Well, good afternoon, good morning, wherever the wider world.
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is.
Yeah, man, all over.
Whoever locked on, good day to you. Big up to everybody locked on the Cup of Joe. Skinny Banton, my name. And your question, the first question. Of I actually represent for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Matney.
Right.
I grew up in Carriacou.
Right.
I went from preschool to secondary school, but I was actually born in Trinidad.
Born in Trinidad.
Yeah, I can't really emphasize on it. I can't really stress on it or defend it in any way as I really would like to, because there is not much memories of.
Right. You were literally a toddler, or how old were you when you left?
Three.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not much memories for me to really promote myself.
Grenada strong.
You know what I mean?
Grenada strong.
I represent for Carriacou and Petit Matney.
Right. Excellent. How did that shape your music? Because as I said, knowing I suppose you were born in Trinidad and soca music is something I think that you would have wanted to do. You started doing it, you were telling me, from a very young age. Yeah. How did Grenada and being a Grenadian in that environment affect your soca music?
Well, I didn't think it really affected me. I think it kind of made me who I am today. Mm-hmm. It's just a lot of different emphasis and words in the way music are created in different islands. So me growing up, being in a household of having ties to Trinidad, we hear common words like savannah and all these things. Whereby in Carriacou we say pasture, we say stadium. We already, you know what I mean? So different words and different ways of
meaning the same thing,
yeah.
kind of thing, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, I still feed off a lot of the elders. They would say Shadow, Sparrow, Kitchener, the people that my parents would have played with me growing up, and then having to feed off all the example of a Jamo, Inspector, Weezer. On that side, when you put all together in your mind, you start seeing many options of choices in creation that you could,
creative juices.
Because we all lead by example, so that is most of the things that I look at. Growing up musically, it's not something I was serious about from the jump, but I grew into it, and then I look at the examples that was uplifting, positive, and what made most sense in influencing any individual. And I try to follow that pattern.
When did you start to take soca music seriously? Because, a few years ago, you had Soulfish, Soak It Good. When did you start to take the music seriously and know that I want to take this now to our next level?
Well, I can't really give an exact estimate.
It was just Jones right through.
Yeah, I actually started Calypso in school.
Right,
at the age 11. My first crown was Junior Soca Monarch at the age 11. But at that time, it was selected through the principal. So whereby she came in the class and just point you out and be like, you. We will find somebody to write this song, but you use the ones that going to be participating.
Wow.
Whether you was willing to or you didn't want to, it was like that. So I was one of the selections.
Right.
I had a right at them time. And I came and win that night. Was shy in terms of hearing the result and all that stuff. All the attention on me alone, start to feel shy that way. But as you grow older, you start realizing what it's like, seeing it on TV, seeing it around the community and all that different stuff. As we get older, I stem into other things where, I started creating dubs, dancehall, started writing reggae music. I came down here once on a little journey with Marlon Asher in the early 2007, But in the community that I came from and the environment, to be able to showcase yourself musically, you got to be a part of what is presented to you. And the only cultural function that we have annually is Carnival, Soca Monarch. So then I start seeing ways and means in being a part of that. So they say coming like age 18, 19, 20, when mommy stopped being responsible and realized you had to get your own things, you know what I mean? So the seriousness kick in then.
Yeah.
We start taking it in stride. I wouldn't say 100% serious, but you know, we make effort, we make, you know. And it started working. He had a lot of songs before Saltfish, so it's a growing process.
Yeah.
And this is not really the first horn song, because I have like 8 horn songs before.
Why is this Skinny? Why?
No, well, I mean, it's not just
Personal experience.
I mean, personal experience is what enlighten the ideas and the feeling and the vibe to really express it. Without experience, you can't really express something. You know what I'm saying? But I had to create my own path.
Right.
The fact that I was living in Carriacou, I was growing up in Carriacou. You had to prove yourself there. And then you have to go to Grenada to prove yourself before the world even see you.
Yeah.
So by me going to Grenada numerous times, I saw it as a difficulty trying to do the same thing everybody else was doing while rag, flag, run left, run right. So I kind of take a step back and I look at it from a different perspective. And as I say, Shadow is somebody I always see in a light of Calypso them time. And I just started writing stories that would catch the air instead of me trying to go on stage and demand the crowd to all sort of different things.
That's actually very brilliant because let me just stop you there, because sometimes that little just back you take there to do that. If you look at the songs that rise in the carnival, is a song that people identify with lyrically more than
presence.
More than hand in the air, but and lyrically. So right away when I heard the song, and I'm sure many fans here in Trinidad and Tobago, when we heard the song once, right away, you wake up. Oh God, Gil, what do wrong again? What do this morning? You know, so that lyrically, you wrote the song?
Yeah.
Excellent.
And there's a lot before that, as I said. He has songs like Lifetime to Banka. He has songs like I Wanna Make Up.
Are you alright though? Huh? I mean, you alright? Like,
I'm fine, man. No, but you see, with the logics of life, I mean, I have experience. I was hot before. I fell in love before. The stages. But where music is concerned and the creation of music, my experience and my journey, I had to get a different attention from Grenada. But it was difficult because you have people like Mr. Killer Tarpy, all these different people that go channel before, and then it mentally come like as an outsider, even if we still
in Carriacou.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like Tobago to Trinidad.
Yeah, right. Understood.
So my whole strategy was telling stories where the people could relate to than trying to create a story that is not realistic and try to force it onto the people.
Yeah.
And by telling all these different stories, I reach a point where I catch them like the 4th to the 5th time.
Yeah.
And it's stuck. It's stuck in a way whereby Grenada kind of embraced me, see it for what it is, but then I started getting negative critics because I felt like all I was singing about is horn, tabanka. But I was only creating a platform for myself.
Right.
So when I realized I did that, I leave that story alone and I give them a different story.
Right.
When they job cooking saltfish.
So good. Yeah.
It's just a creation of words because we play with words in a way that, I mean, I could be penalized for it, but I still cannot be penalized for it because that's what made Calypso great in that time, the way Sparrow would have tell you Dean and Dina on the corner selling provision, but as you get bigger, you realize
can I what they're selling?
He wasn't provision.
Yeah. You said something earlier. Still a shy guy?
I mean, we grow tight is, I think, environment and surrounding. Because I grew up on an island which is 13 square miles.
Yeah.
Everybody know everybody, so you come like one big family. So getting out of yourself is very difficult because everybody could judge you for who you really are. You know what I'm saying? But as you grow older, stepping out of the box, you realize there's many eyes that could be on you more than just 13 square miles, so you gotta be open to it.
Yeah. Skinny Banton.
Skinny Banton.
Tell me, I mean, it's almost obvious in terms of the name, but when did the name come about? I mean, how
the
did
name
the brand
come about around the age 16, like high school.
Yeah.
You know, dubbing, tapping table and imitating bourgeois and shamaracks and
beatbox something?
Yeah.
And
it just happened that I've, hello, good day, Skinny Banton, the name. Different vibes of that. The name stuck from school. It wasn't something I had hold on to 100%, but it was there.
Yeah.
And in creating music, I tend to try to change it. But the people home just never let it go. Even if I was trying to say on stage, yo, my new name is Size Zero. I would still hear the skinny Banton, so you just come like hard to just keep it on board, you know.
Where, I mean, you would have done music, as I said, doing music for quite a few years. You when you come to Trinidad and your song hit the radar, that must be something special. You kind of know, hey, I do something right this year.
Yeah, well, it is something special. It is something special in every artist's mind and heart and expectation. Growing up, we grow to know that Trinidad is like the Mecca. You know what I mean? Even if many other Caribbean islands do contribute soca, Trinidad seem to get that special respect for it. You know what I mean? And having songs of the past, I did travel the world, Saltfish, Frontier, the Web, Ready to Chip. But for some reason, like Trinidad is a different judgment where soca is concerned.
Yeah, we a little different, you know.
Yeah,
we different.
Because with all that suckling outside, sometimes
you come here and
it's like the love here is different.
Yeah.
Compared to there, and then when you come and you get love here, it's completely different to there. So I realize it's like a different sequence of judgment.
And we horn you fast too, you know.
Yeah,
we horn you fast. If we love you today, I train you on you tomorrow, you know, and then even if you forget how much you love you, you know. That's what we are. Oh, lad. You know. So I want to thank you for dropping by this morning. I want to just say cheers and a toast to Carnival 2020 and blessings to this brother. He come and he hit the radar again, and uniqueness of your voice, I think, is something that you should really hold on to and hone, because you sing beginning of the show there and you sound like you're in literal pain, you know. What I do wrong again? You literally sound like you're in pain, skinny.
Yeah, you learn that from lonely days and lonely nights, you know. Sometimes it happens.
You alright?
Yeah, man. I'm fine.
Married
I'm just crying on every man's behalf.
Yeah.
There's a lot of men who might not be confident enough to express how they feel. They might have a problem, woman, sometimes instead of going home, they spend the night by the rum shop. Some of them actually take the wrong road. Some of them take a long rope. Some of them make the wrong decision. It's just my little experience on all of us behalf to make you know. Sometimes you have to ask yourself the question too. Sometimes it's not always what somebody doing to you, but sometimes it's choices that you make for yourself. So
from Skinny and Copper Joe, when you're going through that way you talk about it, just go home and say, what I do wrong again, Lord? And then, you know, start a conversation. Start a conversation.
Then you have to talk to yourself.
Talk to yourself, yeah.
Get it right.
My brother, respect.
That's it, Lord.
All the best for the season.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Joe.
Skinny Banton, the real name Shirley George, guys. And as I said, he will be probably lighting up the entire Carnival season. It's a big one. You know when the song hits the radar in TNT. And look out for this, brother. I show lots of things to come for the rest of the season. Yeah, congratulations, man.
Turn up
sharing a cup. Yeah. With the man they call Skinny Banton. We're coming right back.